Okay, in this picture you can clearly see that this hole right here is where I want to get this line through, and I want to put the filter in there. This is the gas line filter, and this is the filter that I got right here. This is an aftermarket filter that I got at a local big box store, and I think it's small enough. I tried to put on this aftermarket hose that I have here, and I had to use heat to warm up the hose for it, and I broke the filter. This was the old filter, so I figure I don't need it anyway. And this was the other part to that filter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these calipers, I'm going to measure this hole, and then drill it out if I have to. Because I broke not only the original filter, but I broke another aftermarket filter, so now I had to get a new aftermarket filter. This is about 240 thousandths. Let me measure this again. And the hole is about 190 thousandths. 192, something like that. So I'm going to have to make the hole bigger. Make it around 240 thousandths. We'll have to figure out what the fractional equivalent to that is. Okay, now this is the hole that I have to drill out. If you have a drill set similar to this, it's not complete and I don't have every size drill, but if you have quite a few drill bits, I've found one right here that is 230 thousandths, and the size of this filter and the hose on the outside is about 242 thousandths, something like that. So I can't get a drill in here unless I use pliers and turn it by hand. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I can't get a drill motor in there, so I'm just going to have to turn it by hand. Whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. Okay, I've got it in there now. Now I've got to pull it out. Alright, now I'm going to try to put it this way, see if it'll go in. If it won't, we'll have to use another method. Okay, I found this in a kit This is a wire with a ring on the end of it. And it came in a kit like this. And this ring and wire were in there. This is the wire right here. Kind of difficult to see. So I put the wire in this tube that I'm going to use for a fuel line. And then I measured it. At its widest point, and it's about 190. It's about 190, 190 thousandths. So we'll see if that works. You just insert the tube onto the wire. It's got a little bit of a hook on the end of it. Then try to pull it through. There. I got it through, but the big question is the filter going to go into the hole? I also made a tool right here. It's just a piece of steel that I shaped into a flat piece, and then I curved it like that, and I'm going to use that to try to push the filter in. Well, I got it through. It should work. You might be able to reach your finger in there and try to push it into place. The filter has to go in through here, and then with the wire you thread it through this hole down here. And as you can see, I got it through right here. So we'll see if that works. Hopefully it won't leak all over the place. But here's another look at the wire inserted into the tube. Now I'm going to have to trim this tube so it'll fit my gas line. So you take this tube off of here, hold on to your ring, and try to pull it out. There, I got it out. Okay, now. All right, now this and this other end of the tube has to go in this hole. And as you can see, there's a hole here, right in here by the bulb. Push that in there, and then roughly measure it so that your tube has plenty of slack in it. And then this tube has to go down here to the bottom of your carburetor, right there, and hook on to this brass tube that comes out of the carburetor at the bottom. So I'll try that. One of the things that I forgot almost is this ring right here. This is supposed to keep the hose out of here and not so the filter doesn't go back in there and so it leaks. So I'm going to try to drill it, see what happens. All right. So we'll put this on here. Take it back here to where it goes. I'm going to put a little bit of silicone on this tube right here because this is going into the tank. And you're going to put this into the tank about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. There you go. Okay, I put a little bit of silicone on this line, and then this line goes to the long protrusion out of the bulb. And check your bulb to make sure that this bulb is good and not cracked or anything like that. So that goes to the from there to the tank, from the tank to this bulb. It's the long protrusion, and then the short protrusion is over here on this one, and this goes through this hole, is back here, right back there, and then it comes out here and hooks to the carb right there. So maybe we can get the light over here and you can see it a little bit better. You hook it to the carb right there and make sure that it's on sufficiently. And then this one over here, you can get a good view of it. And this line goes from here up to the filter. All right, here's the cap. I mixed this gas 32:1. So we're going to put the gas in now. You got to have oil, 2-cycle oil, and the particular kind I have is right here. Synthetic blend. All right, going to use a funnel. Make sure your funnel's nice and clean. Put that in there.